You were a tom. Did you play soccer? I thought you cheered.
I did.
That's not a tomboy. That's a slut.
Well, I only cheered because I was a tumbler.
Are we going? Good place to start. Yeah. What sports did you play?
Softball, track and fields, volleyball, cheer.
Okay.
My mom wanted me not in the house.
Did you say softball?
Softball, baby.
Okay, because that's like the tomboy.
Yeah.
There's another word, but you know.
Oh, lesbian?
Yeah. Well, that one's a good one. That's a fair. Can you say is lesbo out? Is that offensive?
No bo lesbo.
No bo lesbo.
She's got a bow.
I think it depends on what you look like when you say it.
Like this.
The way you say it.
Okay. That's fair. I say it in an endearing manner. Where my lesbo's at.
Big fan of them.
All right, we'll be right back, folks.
Yeah.
Anyways, dude, I posted a clip. I don't know if you guys saw this. My dog's tail knocked over my JFK bobblehead, perfectly knocking his head off right where he for sure got shot. Let's be honest.
I did see that. I like that. I sent it to my dad.
But now, unfortunately, there's a bunch of wackadoos just commenting on my shit. I feel like this is going to put me in a bad algorithm. You don't want to go into the conspiracy algorithm.
What are they saying?
I mean, they're all just.
Are they arguing he didn't get blown in the fucking noodle?
Listen, they're saying all the things I believe in. I'm just saying that this is sending me to a bad place. I feel like the tinfoil hat community is coming for me, and I'm not ready for it.
Oh, well, that's just social media. The tinfoil hat community thinks that I'm a man.
Really?
Yeah, every time I post
what are their grounds to stand on? 'Cause
my voice.
I can be sold on anything.
My voice.
That's it?
Yeah.
But, I mean, what about, so is Miley Cyrus a man?
She's got like a well, I don't know. I think they maybe because they saw her grow up.
Amy Winehouse? Some of the most beautiful women in the world have raspy voices.
Because like, I forget which video it was. It was one of my videos that went viral that everyone was like, this has to be a dude. Her voice is too deep. And like every time I post a video, it's something about my voice.
This is where you capitalize, by the way.
Oh, 1,000%. But this one dude messages me.
Hold on, keep going.
He was like, he goes, I've seen these comments. Is it true? Because it would explain why you're pretty funny.
Well, I like that guy.
Being told that I'm so funny, I must have been born a dude.
Compliment.
Thank you.
Big compliment. Big compliment.
I just sound like a yin yang twin. So.
I don't know about that, Raz. Is that what people are saying about your voice? That you sound like like a fucking goose?
Yeah. I just start ad-libbing like a yin yang twin during sex. Just
First of all, you should try that. That could be. I mean, there's a guy out there that would be into that. I don't know. I don't know how.
I think there's people into everything now.
Yeah, this guy. I mean, do we still? I mean, look at that. That's a human centipede. I don't even know what you would call that.
It's
I think
Tuesday night.
That's a wow. Austin, are you a voice guy?
Am I a voice guy?
Yeah,
a voice guy.
That's where these dating apps get you, dude. If you're if you're into voices when it comes to girls, is that a requisite?
I just take whatever the Lord blesses me with, honestly.
What's up? This guy got real shy when the microphones turned on.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I don't know.
When
I'm
I found
so
out Austin
scared.
was on the pod too, I'm like, oh, we're about to get spunky.
That's what I was thinking. And then the energy. What's going on with you over
I don't
there,
know.
dude?
I'm
Shake
terrified.
It off. What are you terrified of,
I don't
dude? Is there
know.
a spider behind me?
No,
because
I'm
you would
not
tell me.
scared
Right?
of spiders, dude.
Yeah, you shouldn't be.
I'd
What about
fuck
snakes?
a spider up. Not scared of snakes.
Okay, what keep billy goats?
Nothing scares me.
No, there's got to be an animal you are just against. I mean, you're a Florida man, so
Exactly. That's why nothing scares me.
but would you have a pet snake?
No.
Okay.
That's disgusting.
Why? Disgusting?
I don't want that in my house.
Fair. It is
Get the
disgusting.
fuck out.
Do you hear something crazy about Austin?
Yeah.
He helped me move out of my apartment, and I have this like chair, this like old Western chair. It's easily like 400 pounds.
One hand?
One hand into his truck.
This guy.
A bush light in the other.
Really?
Yeah.
And
Now
he
that's
goes,
an American.
when do I start getting the heavy stuff? Like crazy. My mattress, just like it was like a poster board.
Yeah, I mean you're a unit, dude.
I'm
You're
strong as
you're
hell,
a big
dude.
guy. You are strong as hell.
I used to work with horses and stuff, so
You just pick them up with one hand?
Yeah.
Austin, if we did accents, would that break you out of your shell?
Maybe.
If we
I
all did
don't
a
know.
voice.
I guess.
What if I did like an Australian accent? Would that crack you out of your shell, mate?
It's cracking me out of my shell.
See, I knew we'd get him out of there.
You should have said at bars, just go to a woman and just be like, I used to lift up horses.
Yeah.
Made me think of you.
Say it with an Australian accent, you are getting laid.
I'm familiar with working with livestock.
Livestock? I don't know if you want to say that to a woman, dude.
I'd like to
I'm familiar with heifers like you. I knew my way around a cow, mate.
Prepare to be inseminated.
What do you think the hottest male accent is? And I say that because this guy's an impressionist, and that's the one you got to get down.
Scottish is really hot.
Well, I didn't see that coming. Were you the one who don't you have a?
My uncle is from Scotland.
And he's got an accent.
Yeah,
right?
he's got a thick accent.
He's talking about Nessie.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
talking about Nessie. Cyril.
I'm
Cyril
privy
right
to
bastard.
an Irish accent too, but
But
I spend
doesn't-
a lot of time there.
Doesn't Scottish just bring you right back to Courage the Cowardly Dog? I can't get. I can't get.
How do
past
you
that.
get Courage the Cowardly Dog? from
Courage? Aren't they? Don't
Scottish?
they have Scottish accents?
No,
Miriam.
they like live in like
Miriam does.
New Mexico or something,
No,
don't
but
they?
the old lady does.
Does she?
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
she has an accent. Courage.
What do you think
Miriam.
of the demure thing?
Oh shit.
Huh?
What do you think of the demure thing?
Okay, this is brand new. Listen, you know I am a step behind the culture. The kid, whatever the kids are saying, whatever's hot. If you don't tell me, Quinn, I don't know.
If I'm not there with my weekly report,
Yeah.
Matty Stew about
Yeah,
current
you-
pop culture.
This
Well,
is
She does have a Scottish accent.
She does. Okay.
always there for me, brother. Always there for me. But go on. What is demure?
Demure. This girl posted this video. It's like talking about like how she wears her makeup to work. It's like very demure, very mindful. Like, and like now all these girls are like, oh, I just had to be demure. Like all these girls, it's
What you gotta help me out.
What
You're,
does
you're
that mean?
assuming that I know.
Is
too
that like
much.
on fleek?
Yes,
demure
good
is
start.
like soft spoken, respectful,
Bashful.
like classy.
Okay.
These are all adjectives that I don't get described with.
Yeah. So are you saying you're not demure?
I want to be now.
Quinn, no. But
But it's like one of those things. Every time I watch me back on a podcast, if I start really laughing at something, my entire jawline disappears and I just become like a chin. Like love.
So these are demure things. You're supposed to be conscious at all
You're
times.
supposed to be like you. I would have to cut half the things that just come out of my brain.
Is it a posture thing? Does demure start with that?
I think it's just like a.
Like, can you be demure if you got a little scoliosis,
Yeah.
like a dash?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a dash of the
The cis.
silly straw spine.
Yeah, I don't. You've seen the way. I mean, I stand like an absolute fucking mountain ram,
Yeah, you do.
chest out. As do you. You have a good posture. I've
Oh,
noticed.
thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, and that's the lineman in you, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
I'm really trying to crack this. Crack.
I'm
him out of his shell
terrified
here.
right now.
Dude,
To be
what is
honest, I don't know.
I've got like the perfect 1950s posture because I love to lay down.
You know what? That hairstyle, the Marilyn Monroe hairstyle from the 50s, the very short one, I'm a fan. Can I
I
say
got
that?
too round of a face for it.
Marilyn Monroe was a circle.
What?
She had a very round face.
No, I got like a weird Slavic face.
Please, more.
I got like
I want to firmly say I don't think she's fully white. I don't know what's going on.
yeah. Maddie thinks that I'm not.
No
white.
one gets
What do
me
you
on
think
this.
she is?
I said, what have I said? Like a little Peruvian,
You
maybe?
said Colombian.
I
you
think
said Peruvian.
You could tell me like Aztec.
What about her says Latin American to you?
The eyes? The eyes are not
eyes?
white.
My blue eyes.
Yeah.
Okay, not the color, but like the shape. First of all, other people than white people have blue eyes. Am I crazy to say that?
No. Only
No, I
white
think
people
there
have
is,
blue
like,
eyes.
a-
Yeah. I haven't seen any.
No, I want to say like
think it's a
some
European-
Mexicans have
I think
colored eyes.
there's like a state.
Spaniards.
I think there's a state in Mexico that has like blue eyes, like red hair.
33% of the other population has blue eyes besides white people.
Brother, you're 2 for 2.
I got you,
I mean,
What population is that?
Non-white. So outside, it's
33?
extremely popular in
Yeah.
Southern Europe, Central Asia, South Asia, and European countries.
Did you
And then
say
there's-
South Asia?
Yeah, it says they're still found in North Africa, West Asia. In the United States, the blue eyes are the most common in Caucasians, where they're estimated to affect about 33%, and then there's still 33% affected that aren't white people. So, like, black
Angel
people can have blue
numbers.
eyes.
So you telling me there's some dude
What's the
in like New Delhi just with
We
like
should-
rocking blue
We
eyes?
should
Yeah.
not act like
Wait a minute.
colonization didn't happen.
First,
of course,
thank-
there's
thank you,
people in
Quinn.
other
And
cultures with blue eyes.
I don't know, dude. When I was in Dubai, there's a lot of Arab people with colored eyes, and it's off-putting. It's
Yeah.
beautiful, but it's just you
You
don't
want to
see.
hear something so funny?
Yeah.
The first time you ever told me, you're like, yeah, when I was in Dubai, I was like, Matty Stew is money bags, and
Yeah.
I forgot that you were in the military.
Yeah, no, it wasn't as loud. Well, I'll tell you, there's no like military base there, so I was living a good life. You don't really have to thank me for my service. The last half was a fucking good time. I'll tell you
Yeah.
that. The first half was a doozy, but after that, Dubai was a lot of fun. You would love Dubai. Go there when you're rich. Don't go now. No offense.
Oh yeah.
But go there when you've made it, sister, because it is a lavish place. It's just a big mall. It's not for guys like us. It had really nothing for me.
Yeah.
There was an indoor snowboarding place. I couldn't do it because the military said, no, you're going to break your knee. And I probably would have.
It's indoor snowboarding.
They make their own snow. It's in the mall. It's crazy.
That's incredible.
It's incredible. I watched.
Do they
that
have
sounds like very science fiction.
Yeah. Well, what, with snow
Like
inside?
the whole place is a mall. Like the whole.
No, it's just like the vibe of it all. I mean, first of all, the architecture, it feels like you're in Avengers world. Like the architecture, it just looks like superheroes are living in these buildings. It's just so weird. There was one building, they designed it to look like it was a twisted pretzel.
They got dive bars there.
I wouldn't say it. No. I mean,
Yeah.
their dive
Not
bar,
for me.
they say like, this is an American dive bar, and still there's a guy opening the door. Hello, sir. Like, welcome
it's
in.
TGI Friday.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the TGI Fridays there is like a 5-star restaurant. It's so nice. They got Gordon Ramsay making cordon bleu in the back.
They
I
have-
can't go. I don't want to go anywhere. There's not a dive bar or like some old pub where like there's a
That's-
90-year-old Irishman that's like,
When I tell
don't go
you,
out there after
okay,
1 a.m.
Quinn, don't be a victim, please. But when I when I tell you you have like you have such a soul of like a lady from the '60s. This is what I mean.
I like
Is
that.
that you need a jukebox and a malt, a cold malt.
A cold malt and a fucking Virginia Slim.
That's nice. Did your mom smoke Virginia Slims?
She did before she had me,
Okay.
and then
Classy
she
woman.
Oh, your
stopped.
mom's such a Virginia Slim baddie.
Yeah,
He's
I
got a
don't-
hot mom.
I
Oh,
do.
really? Is this right?
My mom's pretty
Hot.
With
hot.
all due respect.
Yeah.
And not just like one of those things where you see someone's mom
Can
and
you-
you're like,
be-
oh,
be-
she's
details,
so
details.
beautiful. She's so, oh, your mom's so like
Yeah.
pretty. No. Austin is a MILF.
Is this right?
Yeah, she's
I
pretty
mean,
hot.
a MILF, dude.
Yeah, this is a good way to make him unshy.
Yeah,
Just
of
keep
course.
talking about how
Yeah.
hot
This
his
will bring
mom
me out of
is.
my show. Talk about my hot mom.
What about your dad,
My dad, he's a good-looking guy.
Quinn?
I haven't shown her pictures of
I
my
haven't
dad.
seen his dad. Just
Yeah,
his
you keep
hot
him.
mom.
You keep him under. You keep him
Yeah,
real tight.
I really lead with the hot mom.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
that's a
check
good-
out how hot my mom is.
That's pretty cool.
I have her genes.
That's another thing that
Yeah.
Hey,
people
give him
have to
back.
keep in mind.
It's getting cold outside.
Folks, we'll be right back. But no, we're not going anywhere. Don't get up. But we were talking about my girlfriend has a hot mom,
Mhm.
and I think I can say that
Yeah,
with
you
all due
can.
respect. I should have said beautiful. Maybe we can clean that up in post. But I should have said beautiful, and it's a good thing. It's a
Yeah.
good thing to know. She's also a sweetheart.
Nice.
So it's like both being hot and sweet, just genetic as hell.
I hope so. We're finding out. It's a project. I was telling Austin, a lot of pivots happen on this podcast because, as you know, I have all the DDs, CDs, and HDs. One of those might be an STD. I have ADD, is what I'm trying to say.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I can't. We're not going to stay on track. Don't worry
No.
about it.
All good.
But do you? I have a pool in the new backyard,
Oh, wow.
and I just get up early in the morning.
Like a pool or a cowboy pool?
It is a cowboy pool,
That's
which I found
better.
out was a brand. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Is that a Texas thing?
I don't know.
Very popular.
What's
in
a
this city.
cowboy pool?
Big metal tub.
But
it's-
they're nice.
It's
They're
got the
really nice.
pumps, so it's like it's a whirlpool,
Okay.
and it's filtered and everything.
So it's like an above ground pool.
yeah, but like for some reason something about it feels classier, dude. I
Okay.
I don't know if it's 'cause
Probably
it's
the
metal.
metal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's low. It's a soak. Perfect
Yeah.
for this city, dude. Like
Yeah.
come home late. I've taken a dump at night after spots when I'm a little sweaty because I'm out there on the scoot.
Right.
I'm out there dealing with the elements.
Oh, yeah, you're Scooter King.
I'm thank you.
You're
That was
the
very
king
nice.
of
of you.
bird scooters.
I have been crowned. You guys, let's
You're
go
a
through the
bird
stats.
baddie.
You want to go through the stat? First of all, I'm on the lime, so show a little respect.
You're a lime
I'm a
lady.
lime lady. I got nothing cool for the lime. The bird's cool because you can call it the flock, but the lime's got really the squeeze.
Yeah. The citrus grove. I don't know.
The citrus grove.
Yeah.
That's okay. So we have 969.5 miles,
Good
742 rides. One incident, a branch hit me in the face. I stayed on. Haven't gone
Whoa.
down.
I've ridden one once. I wiped out.
This is what I'm built different, dude. I'm a
Yeah.
mongoose. You've seen my nimbility.
Yeah.
Is nimbility a word?
Yeah. I'm built different
like
too.
you
I'm built too fucking big.
Yeah, we
All
just
right?
talked about the fact that you lifted a chair with your finger.
Dude, I tried to put my feet on the scooter, just 1 foot fit on the spot. So like I'm just like trying to ride sideways. So
Yeah,
like, this
yeah,
is
yeah,
not
yeah.
working out.
Did
Uh,
This man's
now,
built
did you,
to make railroads.
when you got on that thing, did you feel the suspension give you a kiss?
I was grinding the whole time. I heard scraping. I'm like, I shouldn't be on this
You were
thing.
like, sparks were coming out, dude. I mean, that had to be a sign. You
rode
fell
for-
to the ground?
Yeah, I fell to the ground
No.
in front of a lot of people. It was really bad. It was the first weekend I moved here. I went to Terry Black's, and then I was like, I'm gonna need a ride to.
I'm gonna ask the question
yeah.
because I respect you. I don't think I need. Was it a graceful fall?
No,
I didn't think so, but I
actually
wanted
no. You know what? I do fall kind of gracefully, but I mean,
That's
like,
what I.
it
Do you get
was-
that vibe that he kind of goes down nice?
yeah.
No.
No. Okay.
I think I did for like what it was. I think it was.
I kind of clack, to be honest. For a guy on my feet, I'm like, when I go down, dude. Like nobody should have these many dings. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not on a rugby team. I'm just living my
I
life.
can't
and I'm-
ride him. I feel like it would be like Terry from Reno 911.
Yeah,
where
Quinn,
he's
don't
like,
you ever-
I've been murdered.
Quinn, I'm just gonna say this with all due respect. For the rest of your life, 4 wheels minimum. Okay.
Minimum.
Okay. And I don't.
Minimum.
And they have to be bigger than your fist. No skateboards.
No. Hell no.
Yeah.
Dude, I felt like Peter Griffin. Like I straight up, I was riding on the sidewalk and like it was in a passenger zone, and so I was just like, this thing ain't going at all. And then it just started flying out of nowhere, and I was like, holy shit! And
Oh,
then
bro,
it
if you're not
turned into
ready-
the road,
Yeah.
and I couldn't keep up with the sidewalk, and then it threw me off, and then I started trying to. I was running. Like at full speed, I couldn't keep up with the force
Because that's your only.
so my feet couldn't keep up, and then I just
Was this in front of a business?
This was on Barton Springs in Congress. So
When that happens, you gotta
like,
look for the
in the
footage.
middle of the afternoon. So like there was a ton of cars at a red light. They were watching
Oh my
me.
gosh.
I started flying, and I start running face first like Naruto almost. Like my hands are behind my back.
Did anyone try to help you?
No, so I got a lot of honks. That was about
they
it.
were honking
Yeah,
at
they were honking at me. And a couple people did ask if I was okay, but
Well,
like
that's why I
Dude.
brought that up because that makes it worse. I hate it when people ask.
when I hit the
I do too. I
ground,
get mad.
yeah, if I'm standing
Yeah.
up, shut up.
I
Well,
hit-
how long did it take for you to get up?
I hit the ground. I slid like it was just all chest and face. Like my face was just like fucking like
Oh my
rubbing on
gosh.
the ground.
Were you quite injured?
No, I started laughing because I'm just like I can't believe I fucking did
That's
that.
crazy.
Yeah.
So you ran into like a slip and slide.
I almost slid into a tree like from the slide. I was sliding so fast.
Dude, but so if you just stood on your feet for a little more, you would have ran into the tree?
Yeah, I would
I
have.
mean, that was
Like
the only.
scooter or just body?
All body. The scooter went off to the side,
Quinn.
and then it was just all body, just going.
That's not good.
Full
See,
force.
you're fortunate though because
Yeah.
we've talked about this, and Brandon's fiance has unfortunately been fallen victim to this. I know 3 or 4 people whose faces have been altered.
Yeah.
Um,
From the birds, or
and Erica is actually came out on the better. I mean, like
Yeah,
you
hers
can't even
didn't
tell
really,
with her.
Really change at
But
all.
there's a couple people. Shout out to Brad. All right.
Yeah.
Anyways, there's a couple people whose faces look different, dude. And it's on. It's a bummer.
what
I
happened to her
hate see
face?
it.
Like,
I mean, she knocked out her front tooth and needed 9 stitches in her face.
holy shit!
But she got like a tooth cap, and then her scars healed well because they gave her like the that like plastic surgery like cream, and so she has like a tiny little scar. But it was crazy, bro. Like
Did you cry?
I was freaking out. I was like bawling, and like I was calling her parents and stuff, and I was like, she's gonna die.
Dude, the crazy thing
It was
is
on my
like,
birthday. I was blackout drunk.
I've seen her
Oh, God.
so many times post accident, and until you told me it happened, I would have never known.
No, and
Yeah.
but then once you get to know her and you figure out
still
her
can't-
athletic prowess, you're
Oh,
like,
yeah, yeah.
she should not have gotten on that scooter ever.
Dude,
That's how I feel.
Do you know somehow we're still together? But my first date with my girlfriend, we hopped on a scooter and she bear hugged me like it was like the Lizzie McGuire movie, dude.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
That's
Except that was a
adorable.
Vespa through Rome, and we were. I'm 36.
And
on a
nothing
scooter.
happened? Nothing bad? Oh, why would that be bad?
Do you want me to pull the stats back up? Because I can. I'm putting up Pastrana numbers.
No,
out
you're
there.
like, I can't believe that's cute. You're like, you guys won't believe we're. I thought
Well,
you were gonna say like you.
I
ate
guess I'm in
dick.
my head about it because like when I met her friends, she mentioned that, and one of her friends was like, "Oh my God, Anna, that's a red flag," and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, it's because she's a hater.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a bitch.
Sorry to her friend's friend.
Okay. Well, I mean, we don't say. I do like the friend, but
That's not a red flag.
thank you, Quinn.
Matty, I'm swooned by that, honestly.
Yeah.
If a guy came over and was just like, let's ride a scooter,
You'd switch
I
teams.
I'd switch teams.
Yeah.
I don't know how that
Okay.
would work out.
That's beautiful. This isn't how
Yeah.
I picked her up. I didn't say ring ring. You going into town? It wasn't like that.
Yeah.
But I was
I
like,
personally would never do it, but I don't think it's a red flag.
Quinn, I think you give yourself too much credit, and I'm sorry.
Like, what do you mean?
I think you'd hop right on that scooter. Hot enough, dude?
No, I have like a fear of them.
Okay, that's a fair. Good. Again, you know what?
On a first date,
I don't
maybe
want to
a
give you
third
the
date.
advice.
I'm not
gonna,
riding on the back of his bird scooter until the third date.
I'll tell you this: me, my girl, and her mom got on a pedicab. It was wonderful. the other
Those
day.
are fun.
Short pedicab.
They're
I'm
expensive.
not getting on the highway. Very expensive. 20 a pop for minimum. And we went just down the street. But
Yeah. I remember it was like one time we went from, I don't know, somewhere on Dirty Six to Rainy, back when Rainy was still a thing. And it was like $40.
yeah, it's crazy.
Ugh.
Have you tried to get on a pedicab?
I don't even know what that is.
It's the bikes with the wagons.
Yeah, right, dude.
Why not?
That's not happening.
What? 3 of us got on one, dude. You can get on one.
No, man. I'm a fucking unit, dude.
Bro, but
I'm not going to
that's-
make
They're
somebody
electric
work.
Make them earn their money,
No, I'm
dude.
not
They
gonna-
overcharge.
Yeah.
Make
They're
them earn
electric
it.
bikes.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't even know if I'd be able to
Next
fit
time if
fit
I
in that
paid, you
thing.
get on with me?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
If I could fit in it.
We might need 3 people just because you on one side, me on the other side
Dude.
might be rough.
I can't even fit in the rides at Dollywood. I don't even know if that'll fucking work out.
Okay,
for me.
well, that's such a funny that's your like reference. Like,
I mean,
well, I know I can't
yeah.
fit on the ride on Dollywood.
Yeah.
Hey, Dollywood is
Quinn,
extending
I ain't
their-
throwing shade, by the way, because I know you're a representative. I know
I'm
they're
gonna get
paying you to
married
be here
at
today.
Dollywood.
It's a beautiful place.
That's
They've
gotta
got
be
this
a.
chapel. I don't know if you can get married at the chapel at Dollywood.
I'm sure you can.
I've never actually looked it up. I just know I plan on being famous enough that Dolly will be like anything for you. But like, I
Is
wonder
this
how much.
why you're doing this? You just want to build a relationship with Dolly. This is your way in.
I only want to make it so I can get married at the chapel at Dollywood.
That's an admirable goal. I think your father would bless that.
Yeah. Well, first, even if I make it, I'd have to like find a man that like sees my material and my digital footprint and be like, yeah, I'll marry that.
Keyword is footprint. Guys don't give a shit.
My digital footprint is alarming.
Are your feet out there?
No,
Hold out. I'm just saying.
no, I don't. I
You
got
don't want to
hobbit
start.
feet.
You don't want to start selling the feet too early. Nobody gives. It doesn't matter what they look like. I actually, as not a foot guy, maybe I shouldn't be speaking on this, but I'm pretty sure every dude they just want a foot.
I guess.
I don't think they're
I
ranking
do
feet.
think they have standards. To be a
Alright.
bunch of little freaks of the night, they've
Yeah.
got weird standards.
You a foot guy?
No.
I ain't throwing shame.
I mean, it's mostly, all the ladies I hook up, usually big girls. Big girls don't have good feet.
Is this right?
They don't.
Hold on. Across the board,
I haven't seen one big girl with nice feet.
a lot of big girls tune into this podcast because
Define big girl.
if you ain't 180, you
Big
ain't
girl?
What if he was like 145?
I'd be bragging about that.
lady. Yeah, I mean, you would be parading her around town.
Yeah.
145?
No,
You're
was
sending
it-
her home
yeah.
to mom in an envelope.
Oh,
you don't even
yeah.
get it right about that.
I'd call my mom like, I found a girl in my
Yeah.
dreams, mom.
145, Austin's throwing her around like a dart. That's a bullseye every time. That's a bullseye.
I remember when I worked at Hooters.
First of all, the amount of times you say that, I actually have nothing to say about it. You just say it a lot, and I keep going.
Well, I feel
You
like
said it
it's
in front of
just-
your father the other day, and I looked at him, and he was unfazed.
Hooters is like when you talk about the military. Like,
I mean, honestly, you should be getting that. You're going to war every day. No one's grabbing at me.
I should receive a stipend for the time I did from
For the listener, Brandon, did you just
from
salute?
19 to 24.
That's how long you worked at. First of all, it
That's
should
a
be
tour.
illegal to let somebody under 21 work at Hooters, and I'm going to write to my congressman. But continue.
Well, I was making way too much money at 18, and but I do remember thinking about this the other day. It was like I think I was 19 at the time. The other girl with me next to me was 18, and our bartender was about to go celebrate her birthday, and she was trying to get us hooked up with fake IDs.
Shout out. What's her
yeah.
name? Tiffany?
I can't. I think it was like Rebecca.
Okay.
But she was trying to get us hooked up with fake IDs because she's like, I want y'all to come, and because she was like, this was like I think in Johnson City. I can't remember if this was Knoxville or Johnson City, but she was like, oh, yeah, I want y'all to come, and then like we're sitting there, and she's like, how old is she turning? And then the girl next to me goes, 25. And I go, and I remember vividly thinking at like 19, 25.
Oh, yeah.
Hang up the push-up bra, sister.
Yeah, yeah.
That's old.
What do you want for your birthday? A cane? You old,
Yeah.
You old
And now
bat.
I think about that, and I was like, because now I'm 27 now, and I was like, I thought 25 was like,
How do you feel? Do you feel young?
I don't really know how I feel.
Austin, how old are you?
I'm going to be 30 in September, and I
Welcome
want
to
to
the club, baby.
throw up.
I just turned 30.
I'm going to throw up.
You graduated in 2012?
2013.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I feel like I'm on like the edge of something really cool.
the edge of
So it's
glory,
like I don't feel
maybe?
young or old. I feel like a secret third thing. Like I feel like I feel like a strange uneasiness because something is about to like happen.
The thing is I listened to
Positively.
I listened to a podcast recently that I did when I was like 25, and I sound like an idiot to me.
Yeah.
So I honestly think like this is the age where you start getting a little cooler. Wisdom's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Kids, don't do drugs. Just learn. We have a very young listenership here, about 12, 13. It's our audience.
Cool.
That's our audience.
Okay.
So watch the swear words, please.
All right.
Yeah.
My bad.
If you could cover, if you could be a lady, please, thank you.
All right.
No, dude, Brandon has because I wear the hoochie daddy shorts and I usually lay on the couch. Brandon's had to blur my crotch before.
Holy hell.
Yeah, man, they ride up. I used to be accused of being a what do they call it? Homosexual back in the day for wearing short shorts. Those are in now, and I would like a lot of people owe me some apologies. Not only I have body dysmorphia and I'm still confused that I'm straight because of my childhood. Is what my therapist said. I don't know if I buy the second one. That was
You're
a lot.
confused
There was
that
a
you're
lot
straight?
No, I'm just talking shit. But a lot of people used to call me gay. My MySpace got hacked back when I was in 9th grade, and they put that it was like my buddies. Not really hacked. I left it open at someone's house, and they put that I was gay. They put that I was like, the whole thing was like Twilight themed, and this was when people were moving over to Facebook, so I hadn't been on MySpace in a while. So like for a year, I was.
You didn't even know.
I had no idea, and like people are still on MySpace, like looking, like they just think that I'm an openly gay guy, and I was just reputized to be gay.
Oh, what a terrible year for that
My
to happen.
10th grade year was a campaign to prove to people I was straight.
What year?
It was crazy.
What year of Our Lord was that?
Our Lord,
Yeah.
2010. Yeah,
Like
so we're
peak
talking.
super bad humor.
Yeah,
like,
we're talking Nicki Minaj at the school dances. We're getting twerked on. You know, I'm trying to figure
Super
that
bass.
out. Yeah, super bass. I'm already like I was an ugly kid, chubby,
silly bands.
silly bands. Yeah, you're you're naming all the hits. Wiggle boards. Are you familiar? The wave board, maybe what you called it.
Ripstick?
Ripstick. See, they had a lot of different names.
Yeah.
Way to chime back in.
I was a Ripstick guy.
You were a Ripstick guy?
Yeah, you got me talking about Ripsticks. I tried.
MTV,
You gotta think.
MTV was still. Like,
I don't want to hold on. I don't want to pivot too fast out of the Ripstick because we got him going for a second. On the Ripstick though, you got to imagine that that's not as strong as a scooter.
No,
But we're talking childhood.
that's right. I
'Cause
mean,
you-
I was a huge kid.
How did
too.
the hips move?
My hips move so fucking good.
Those things don't lie. Those things
No.
don't lie. I've seen you dance, dude. You can move.
I can't move.
Now, how do you do at a wedding? Are you straight to the dance floor? You ease your way in?
I go to the dance floor.
Quinn?
I'm usually the first one on
You're
the dance
spinning
floor.
like a dreidel out there. I don't know why I asked you. You are hamming it up. Any chance you get, if there's a DJ in a dance floor, Quinn's breaking it down.
These hips are rocking.
Now, do you go out? Do you go out dancing? Are you two-stepping? Is that a thing in Austin?
I go out and dance.
Do you
but,
really?
Like Barbarellas and stuff like that.
Now, that's a gay bar, or alleged? That's what
Technically,
they
yeah,
say.
but it's fun.
That's where
I
every.
don't drink liquor anymore though, so I don't know.
What are you just on the claws?
Just on the claws.
Nice.
I just and like wine. I'll still drink wine. Like,
Okay.
an Aperol spritz. So I guess Aperol is technically liquor, but liquor like turns something off in my brain and makes me like absolutely batshit insane.
Yeah. That's not just you, right?
No, yeah.
Okay.
But I feel like I like black out immediately on it.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think you must be doing this in the late hours because when I come across you, I've not. You don't. I mean, I guess maybe you're not drinking. Well,
That's what scares me the most about it is like when I
You're-
drink liquor and I'm like blackout drunk. Like I think it was like I don't know, like last Thursday maybe. I was blackout drunk and everyone's like, I had a full conversation with you and you were like totally fine.
it's wild.
And that scares the shit out of me because like I don't remember it at all.
Yeah. Find help. Light beers for us though, right?
I drink the full heavies.
You go heavies.
Yeah, I
Lone
can't drink
Star.
light
You don't-
beer.
Like Bud Heavy?
Yeah, I'll drink Bud, Shiner, any of
Oh,
that.
Shiner is
Li-
heavy.
light
I
beers,
did-
I just like I'll drink 20, and I'm like
Now
I
listen,
can drive.
I
don't-
went through my hip, cool IPA. What are they? Craft brewery
Yeah.
phase. And now those things will rock you. You get like an IPA.
Yeah.
Oh,
like, so-
IPAs are just liquor,
It's
dude.
insane. But the
Yeah.
problem is I moved here, and the humidity. I drink light beer for hydration. I can't do these heavy beers out here.
Yeah.
It just weighs you down.
Yeah.
I had a Guinness at the new Irish bar. Have you guys been there?
No,
Dead
not
Rabbit?
yet.
What
I
a
want to
treat
go
that
so
place is.
bad.
I love that place.
What a fine establishment. I had some fish and chips. My God. When I say chips, I mean
expensive,
fries. It's an
Yeah.
Irish. It's an Irish
It's
place.
expensive though.
It's a little pricey. $19 for a shepherd's pie is a little steep.
Kelly's Irish off South First
Yeah.
in Old Torf.
Shouts out. Shouts out. Brandon loves a dimly lit tavern. If
I
you will.
do. I do.
I do too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dive-
we run into each other at Frasier's all the
Oh,
time.
yeah.
And then,
Oh,
yeah,
I love
Kelly's
that.
the man.
To no surprise.
I don't like.
You
I
two
try
are
to get out of
bumping
there.
into each
I
other
try
at
to get out
Frasier's.
of there because when they close, they turn all the lights on. I don't ever want to see it like that.
At Frasier's?
I don't want to see more than 4 lights on at Frasier's.
Yeah, I can't help but think they're not deep sweeping in there.
Oh, they probably aren't, and I don't want to know.
Yeah, could you imagine if they turn on the black lights as everyone's on the way
hell
out?
no. The second they have more than 4 lights on, if there's like more than just the lights over the 2 pool tables, it's like when you see the mall Santa take all of his stuff off. Like if you've ever come to the back,
You guys
and,
seen
like,
that picture of
the
Minnie
mall
Mouse
Santa
smoking
takes
a
off his
cigarette?
beard, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, I should never
Yeah.
see this.
Did you see the Minnie Mouse smoking a cigarette?
It's just
So
some.
It's like a
real.
Hispanic dude with a mustache.
Yeah.
It's crazy. There's a
Just
bunch of
chain
people just-
smoking.
Yeah. Well, he probably had
Yeah.
he probably had a long day.
That's how I feel. Like when it's like I have this aesthetic, but on the inside it's just some man chain smoking.
It's just the old lady from SpongeBob.
You're just
Chocolate.
Minnie Mouse. There's just a Mexican man just living
Just-
inside you.
Hey, they've tried.
That's folks. We'll be right back. That is exactly how I feel. That I'm a Mexican inside. I mean, I mow lawns during the day. I
Yeah.
drink light beers under the tree when I'm for my breaks, and I'm a work ethic guy. You guys know this about me. I'm not a talented guy. I'm an effort guy, and you can't
Yeah.
teach effort. That's why you
Period.
can't take that position, dude. You can't take heart.
Nice.
And we'll be right back again. But just fucking. Sorry, the Adderall is really slapping me right now, and I forgot I took it.
Oh yeah.
So we're in a tornado of words, and Austin's giving me nothing. But thank God.
I'm so
the night-
sorry.
No,
I'm
dude.
terrified.
The cameras aren't
I
even
don't
on.
know. They're not.
No, they're not on.
Oh, you should have told me that.
Oh yeah, dude,
Okay.
the cameras are
We've
off.
been
All right,
practicing.
that's
Yeah.
fine. All
Yeah.
right, I'm back in.
Yeah, dude, you're good.
All right,
Cameras are off.
How old were you when you had your first kiss?
Brandon's
my
naked.
first kiss,
Yeah.
19, or no, 18. I'm sorry, 18.
Okay.
I was in college.
When did you lose your V?
Way too late.
Me too.
He
I
was
would say.
super religious too, right?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what it was. I
Is
was
that
just-
what stopped the kiss?
Was that?
you
No.
were
So
religious?
the kiss was so pathetic. This we were playing beer pong at college, and I had the ball, and the girl wanted it back, and she's like, "I'll kiss you for the ball back," and I was gonna give it to my buddy, and I was just like, "All right." So I gave it to her. And
Dude,
that's
the
how I
bro
got my
must
first
have been
kiss.
furious.
Yeah.
The dude.
Did she know it was your first kiss?
No. Yeah.
Was she a babe?
Yeah, she was a babe.
Nice.
She was pretty
Take
cool.
it how you can get it, pal.
That's
Where'd
right.
you
Take it
go
how
to
you can
college?
get it. You know how many school shoot? I mean, you know how many lives would have been saved if they just
Yeah.
gave the ball to her?
Yeah.
I mean, my God. But what college?
I went to college in South Dakota. It was
Hey, you could have got kissed a lot faster if you stayed in Florida.
I
pal.
know. I should have stayed in Florida.
South Dakota.
Yeah, I went
Did
to
you-
play
did-
football.
Did you at least go to Rushmore?
No, I never
Wait,
went.
then-
I was on
then,
the
hey,
east.
Just so you know,
Yeah.
you never went to South Dakota.
I know.
So stop
I
telling
don't
people.
feel like I did.
As soon as he said he went for football, I was like, oh yeah.
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 What school? Sioux Falls or Black Hills?
Neither.
Neither. Which one?
Dakota State
Oh,
University.
okay. Yeah, that was my.
Yeah,
third
that's East
guess.
River.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
by Sioux Falls.
I toured University of Sioux Falls too.
Oh no
Hey,
way.
get a
I-
room, buddy.
I was just like,
what are you
I
guys doing
can't.
right now?
Yeah,
Can't do it.
No,
we
I'm
got
kidding.
South Dakota talk.
Whatever.
When I was at school,
South Dakota
that's,
and ripsticks are all we got.
yeah,
we're
that's
getting,
it.
we're getting out of Austin.
and
today.
calling women livestock. Yeah, I'll
that's
chirp
pretty good.
up.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good, dude. We'll clip
Dude,
all those together. It'll make no sense.
I went to school when Adrian Peterson, his son, died in the hospital at Sioux Falls.
Why are you saying that with a smile on your face?
I'm just smiling. I always smile. I'll smile no matter what. All right.
Dude,
Who's Adrian Peterson?
He was a running back for the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh.
well, not
Yeah.
to flex to you, but Paul Walker died right outside of my high school.
Damn.
Were you in high
memorial
school when it
there.
happened?
I had just graduated. I was in town, unfortunately. I did not leave right away like Austin. I was a little bit of a loser. But that's cool, right? Fast and the Furious. Phew.
The,
No, dude, what was very cringy was a lot of, like, people thought that meant that they knew him now. And so, like, a lot of girls from my high school, like, their Instagram just said, "Rest in peace, Paul." That was
Oh,
like,
I would do that.
you're so lame.
the.
Yeah.
You're so
Not
fucking
Paul.
Yeah.
No.
By the
my
way,
bestie.
good guy. He seemed like he lived a pretty cool life. I don't want to talk shit about the dead. I was gonna say okay actor. He was just
Oh,
there.
he's
I
a terrible actor. He's just beautiful.
Thank you.
I can't think of like a single movie other than Fast and Furious. What was
8 Below?
He did
with the Huskies.
He's an 8 Below.
He was 8 Below. He was the guy.
You know what? I'm thinking of that other movie with the Cuba Gooding Jr.
He was also in.
Which movie am I thinking of?
Here's a movie that I know both you have seen because you both lived it. Varsity Blues.
Okay.
Have you not seen Varsity Blues? Look, the way you're sitting and holding your hair, I can't believe you haven't seen
You really
Varsity
haven't seen
Blues.
Varsity Blues?
It's about a high school football team cheerleader classic movie, like in Texas. Oh my gosh, I can't
Billy
believe you haven't
Bob?
seen
You
it.
don't know about Billy
You
Bob?
don't know about Billy Bob?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You haven't seen it?
Maybe I have.
Those were like my first tits, I think.
Yeah.
But they were
I
whipped
get
cream,
confused
so it
with
didn't
Blue
really.
Mountain State.
That's a show.
I know.
Yeah.
So this is the classic Star Wars, Star Trek confusion here. I see. I see what's happening. Classic wires getting
Yeah.
crossed. It happens all the time. But no, you got to see that. I mean, I think your high school experience was this.
It definitely was.
Probably.
You grew up
No,
in.
it definitely was.
in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Alcoa, Tennessee.
Who?
Alcoa. It's right.
Oh, that's
outside
that.
of
See,
Knoxville.
that's what I'm saying. You got a little Native American in you. I knew it.
Oh my God.
What's it called?
A little Native American in
What's
me.
this? What's the town called?
Not since I was in Cherokee.
Alcoa. You saying Howcoa?
Alcoa.
Alcoa. Is that native lands?
It's an aluminum plant.
Okay. So quite disrespectful.
It used to be.
Gosh, darn
They
it.
all used to
I'm gonna
be.
say fuck Christopher Columbus, dude. I hate him. But still proud to be an
Dude,
American.
my mom told me that we were Native American like my whole life, and then one day like I asked her, I'm like, so like how are we Native American? And she's like, well, your grandma's uncle married a Native American woman, and I'm like,
So crazy. Your mom's Heather Warren.
yeah,
Hey, your mom's just like, oh, through
Yeah.
rape.
yeah.
Through rape.
I mean, but I was like, but we're not descended from him. That's our uncle.
Right.
And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, so then we're not Native American.
Yeah, it's like an Italian guy calling
Yeah.
his close friend his uncle or
Yeah.
his cousin.
But what's crazy, I told a lot of people that I was part Native American, and I'm not at all.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
because you can
Oh, the
cash in.
blonde boy with blue eyes. No, we believe you.
Yeah. We'll show up to that march, brother. But I believe you could cash in if that was true,
I know. I would love
right?
to.
Or I don't know if do you know the percentage on that, Brandon?
What?
You don't have to look it up if you don't know, but like what percentage of like Native American you have to be to make money from the government?
I think it's 16%.
I'll look it
16.
up.
You don't. Okay, but I told you that cash your make your money, Queens. By the way,
Yeah.
I fucking what we did to the Native Americans. I mean, I don't want to have a pissing competition with slavery, but that was a bad one.
That was a bad one.
That was
Yeah.
a bad
Yeah.
one, and they're still reaping the benefit. I mean, not the benefits.
Yeah.
the
I mean, they got
exact opposite.
casinos. They got off pretty good.
Yeah, dude. Have you ever been on a reservation?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're all addicted to sugar because
Yeah.
all they have is general like Dollar Generals. Like,
Yeah.
that's where they get their groceries.
It's actually the
Yeah.
most depressing.
It's
fucking
very
place.
sad,
Yeah.
dude. When I was on a wildland
Alcoholism.
fire crew, I worked with a guy who was Cherokee, and he was telling me he like would text me often to come over and take a shower because his water was just off. And he was like, I don't want to use the hose tonight. And I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, dude, come sleep at my house and eat dinner for the love of
The
God.
Cherokee Reservation is beautiful, though, like where it's
Yeah.
at, but it's like, it makes no sense.
Is it in North
I'm
Carolina?
Sorry, I was
Yeah.
mistaken. He was Navajo because I was like beautiful. No,
No,
this was in Arizona. He was
Oh,
not,
no, yeah.
he was
Cherokee's
Navajo.
in North Carolina,
Yeah.
and like, but they still, it's just
And, like,
so sad.
Are you Appalachian?
Yeah, baby.
Did I say it right?
Appalachian?
Yeah, Appalachian.
I'm Appalachian as fuck.
That's like North Carolina area, Tennessee. It's the Smoky Mountains.
So, there's different regions of Appalachia. I think it goes all the way from like.
She had to put her
She
drink
just
down.
Turned into a weather girl.
I've
dude.
been waiting.
We have a high pressure system back here.
But there's like different regions of Appalachia. I'm from like North Carolina and Tennessee would more so be like the holler.
The holler.
That's the holler.
Woo!
region.
Tower Chillers.
That's the Kentucky, East Tennessee, and it's East Tennessee, and North Carolina would be like the holler region.
And
of
we're talking the
Appalachia.
finest meth in the country, right?
West Virginia for sure.
West Virginia.
I
Most
feel like
likely.
that. Okay.
And
That-
yeah, West Virginia would
that's where
probably be
they're
the holler
cooking
region.
Yeah.
It's like this little heart shape, honestly.
Do you have miners in your town?
Every town has miners.
Allegedly.
If you're looking.
Yeah.
I would say the miners are more in West Virginia.
Yeah. I think that's like the mining capital of our country.
Do you hear something so embarrassing?
Yes.
Because of where I grew up, the way it looked, and it was like, the mining towns and like the mountains and the Smokies. Sorry to burp, but it was like I was like really obsessed with the Hunger Games, and the district she was in was
bad whistle,
was
you get
like
it.
very Appalachia.
Shout out to District 12.
Shout out Katniss Everdeen. But I was way too obsessed with Katniss, and like one person told me I kind of looked like Jennifer Lawrence, and I was just like when the movies first came out, and I would wear my hair in a side braid like every day.
Nice.
And then I would be like, we would go to the mountains like for whatever reason. I'd be like, "Will you take a picture of me in the woods?" And like, was
What?
You just ask
I
your
wanted
buddy
to
to
look like
Oh,
Catherine.
I was
just
thinking
borrow a
people,
bow
like
or
random
something.
people
And
were asking.
I wanted to do archery, and my mom.
Yeah, I was gonna. Do you have a bow?
No, I don't. But
I feel like Dad would have been all over that.
my parents were really quick to know that was not the kind of autism they were gearing for me to do cosplay.
Can I tell you? Just because your dad's been around, hell of a handshake.
My dad,
Oh my gosh, he kind of
Yeah.
trumped me actually. He kind of pulled me in a little, but
he does that.
you're gonna have to get low to move this ship. Let me tell you, you're gonna have to get real low, dude.
My dad's been in business for sales for so long.
Oh, he can do the business push where you slide a number across
yeah,
the
he's got like
desk.
that like kind of handshake, and it's
Yeah.
like my dad. I know like my dad. Was
Great
always, like-
hairline too. I'm not hitting on him, but my God, and he's got the '90s Leonardo DiCaprio part.
yeah.
Oh,
Keeping
yeah,
it
he
And
does.
alive.
my
dude.
dad's he only has gray hair like right here. He looks like a
But
super
a
villain.
touch of gray, if you're wearing it with confidence
But
and
it's
pride,
like he's only going gray right in this little patch right here, and it makes him look like a cool ass super villain.
do you think you'll take
Like the guy from Fantastic Four.
Yeah, like Professor Doofenshmirtz.
No, like,
No,
the guy
Reed
from,
Richards.
You know the
There
guy
you go,
from
there
The
you go.
stretchy guy.
Yeah,
Fantastic
yeah.
Four that has like just like that one.
I'm
little
tracking.
patch of
Yeah.
gray.
I'm
That's what my
tracking.
dad looks like.
Cruella de Vil would have worked as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a
She's-
cool super villain.
yeah.
But yeah, he's got a hell of a handshake, and he used to always raise us to have a handshake. So it's like now that I'm older and like I'll like shake a guy's hand, they always do this thing like, "Oh, whoa there, Ranger," or something crazy.
Those guys are pussies. if
I
any.
hate when a guy shakes your hand and he only like holds your fingers.
Sometimes that's an accident, but do people do that? Do guys do that on purpose?
I don't know.
Like a dainty little
I got
finger
big ass
handshake.
hands though.
You got some.
I got some paws.
You got
dog.
you got some mitts.
I got some.
I have some big hands for my everything. People like I'm lengthy. I didn't get the torso I deserved. For real, I got fucking robbed. My legs, my hand, right down to the knee, dude. I'm a gangly fuck. When I was a chainsaw guy, I cut my leg with the so and you're wearing protective shit.
Yeah.
All right. If it hit my leg, I wouldn't have a leg. But I tore into those things 3 times. Once you're supposed to get kicked out of the crew. The second 2, I hid. I like burned them in the woods.
Have
but
you always been skinny?
no, I don't know if I have. Let me see what I can show you here. I have an old ID maybe. But no, I was a chubby kid my entire life. And my like older brother and the kids I would hang around would always just make fun of me and tease me for being fat.
And
na-
ginger, that's tough.
and yeah, well, you didn't have to add that. And now I don't think I have the ID, but I can show. I'll show you an old picture sometime. But now when I get with them, they're like, "Oh my god, dude, fucking eat something. You're like disgusting. Like I could play music on your ribs." And I'm like, "You're the reason I go to therapy, you fucking assholes."
I
Like,
got my 4-H ID.
wait, how old is
This is
that?
for Lee County Fair. This is when I was in 4-H. That's what they gave us. It was a
fair?
badge.
Stop.
Did you win the blue ribbon?
No, never.
Could you say your R's?
My R's, yeah.
When you were a kid?
Do I look like a kid? I couldn't say my R's.
Yeah, you look like you can't say an R at all.
I struggled.
I
with-
said hard R's, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
take it.
South Florida, dude. I believe it. Let's see. Let's see
there
what
with
young
that.
Austin looked like. Oh, you were a cute kid, dude.
Thank you.
Touchable for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never was.
Yeah. Were you? I feel like everyone that I grew up with that's like a big boy now, like
Dudes like me, like
6'4".
just a unit.
Like every dude I know that's over 6'4", like a unit, like either they have been that size since 8th grade, like they finished growing in 8th grade, but they were like your size, or it was like they were like randomly in the middle of summer between junior and senior year, just came back to school senior year, an absolute mountain.
No, I was always big. I was always the biggest kid.
You
I
have
was-
brothers?
I have 2 brothers, yeah.
How many gallons of milk a week?
We went through a gallon of milk a day.
Yeah, that's always my question when a big boy's in
We
here,
just
dude, 'cause I
we
know.
would eat pork and milk every day.
Jake Rika said the same
Yeah.
thing. He's like a gallon of milk easily a day.
every day.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
dude. Your mom, the grocery store must have been.
She
I mean,
went there like probably like 2 or 3 times a week.
Yeah, well, I mean, if she probably should have gone to Sam's Club.
Yeah. We had a Costco membership.
Costco, there you go.
And
that's the good one.
BJ's.
Did you
Yeah.
even like when you did like football? Did you even like show up to tryouts, or did they just throw the varsity?
The first
jerseys at
day,
you?
so I got kicked out of my Christian school and
Why?
Touching
yeah,
boobs?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
You got
getting.
kicked out?
I got kicked out. I was expelled from a Christian school.
Why? I've never heard that.
Yeah.
Heavens. You just clenched your pearls over there.
I just clinched my bandana.
Well, I'll be darned.
I was messing around with a girl in the after school. Yeah.
But you didn't have your first kiss until college?
Yeah, but it's
Because
so
he was
weird.
damned to hell. Of course, he was terrified.
We were like playing with each other. Like she like touched me like over my pants, and then I touched her over her skirt.
How 0 to 60 on the boner? What was it? 3
Oh,
seconds?
it was that thing was like at 120 out the gate.
Houston,
gust
we
of
have
wind.
we have
What's
no
that?
problems, Houston. We are launched.
Yeah.
Did she get expelled too?
She got in trouble, but the teacher didn't see
Now the
first
Bible
part.
says, I want to say this: the old T says that that she's supposed to get stoned to death. No, and yeah, she's supposed to get stoned to death. You're supposed to get lashings and walk back to the village with shame.
Yeah, that didn't happen. I was
We're
a
in
troublemaker
world.
though.
We're in a New Testament world.
I was a big troublemaker at that school, so like, they were just like, we've had enough. This is reason enough to just kick them out. So they kicked me out, and then I went to public school, and then day
That's why,
one.
by the way, that is why you're funny. Thank God that happened.
Oh yeah,
Public school.
Dude, day one, the coaches saw me, and they were already like, all right, you got to come out, and it wasn't
They're
even
like,
football season.
They're like running back.
Yeah, I was on varsity like
Fuck yeah.
the second I like jumped on the school.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
That's so funny.
And you're like, I just want to dance, coach.
basically,
I want to be in the
dude,
musical.
I was a theater kid too.
Yeah.
Like,
That's so funny.
Yeah, bro, you're a great impressionist.
yeah.
We had a kid I grew up with in middle school. He was never like scrawny, but he was like, I don't even know how to describe his body type. I don't really super remember because we were in middle school. I remember him always being taller than me, but I was really short until like I randomly went from like 5 foot to 5'3" in 1 year.
What are you sitting at today?
5'3",
No heels.
5'3".
By
The way I just looked down. But I remember in middle school, and then he moved. His parents were missionaries, so he like moved for a little bit. And like I remember in middle school, he never made the football team, or he would be like JV in middle school and like all this kind of stuff. And he moved back our junior year. Well, I had transferred schools, and he transferred the school that I transferred. It was wild because I went to Maryville with him, and I transferred to Alcoa. He ended up transferring to Alcoa when he came back to the States. And I remember he was just like 6'4", like 190 pounds. Like, I'm like, what were they feeding you in fucking Venezuela?
HGH.
Like, and it was
Venezuela. That was not the accent.
yeah, they went to the missionary, and I remember he like showed up and like it was like similar. Like it was just our first day of school, and the football coach was our vice principal, and I remember he just pulled him out of the classroom. It was like the first period, and like he came in. I guess he saw him walk in. And it was like, I need to speak to like Caleb right now.
This is like some MTV two-a-days. You Southern football.
This is
I mean,
very
that is
Southern
insane.
football.
It's like, hey,
he literally pulled
they got a
him
test
out of
coming. Get the
class.
fuck out of here, asshole.
Literally pulled him out of class, maybe the first hour of school, and it was like, see you at football practice.
Yeah.
You're varsity.
Yeah.
And I was like, what
You're gonna
the
be
fuck?
a football mom, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be like matching jumpsuit, like pink, Stanley Cup.
Your son's limping. Get back out there,
Range
Timothy.
Rover.
What would you? You're gonna let your kids play ball? Would you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If I have kids,
Not
they're
a
playing
chance in hell
football.
my kids are playing football. You are all.
Do you want them to be fucking gay?
They're gonna play baseball, dude. They're gonna get mad pussy.
So yes.
Whatever, dude. The
No.
baseball kids were crushing it in high school, and
Nah,
that's a
dude.
fact.
If you
Nice
have sons,
tushies
they
on
have
those
to play
guys, right?
football.
I think I don't really care what my kids. I like if my kids are into sports, even like. I am gonna be all about it, but I think that even if
Something.
I have a son and
Guitar.
he's like super like musical theater,
Yeah.
a bit of a fruit, I don't give a fuck. I'll
Glee
be that
Club?
mom. I'll
Glee
be
Club?
oh yeah, I'll be that mom that's like, yeah, he's a star.
And when you guys sing at home, you can be the baritone.
Yeah. I think because like I don't know, I have such supportive parents that I think I'm gonna be like on 10.
Poor parents?
Supportive.
Oh, I was gonna say your parents. I was not gonna stand for that. I'm glad I heard it right.
Hey, you're not calling Bev and Jean broke, okay?
Your dad's name is Gene.
Eugene.
This just keeps getting better and better.
Eugene
This
and Beth.
guy is literally just. I mean, it's like a cartoon character.
I
your
love
dad.
my dad. He's
He's
pretty
literally
cool.
like a sitcom father.
Oh, he is.
And you guys, so your parents are about to move to
Ireland.
Ireland.
They're gonna be there for 6 weeks, but they might move here.
Oh, so they're not officially moving to Ireland.
Not officially. Officially, that is their plan. They sold their house in Tennessee, but it's like my dad's in tech, so it's like he could just run shit in Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so money's not an issue.
Well, my parents are like very like smart with and like how they do.
Because I wonder if you just own land in Ireland, by the way, or maybe it's Scotland, you are now a lord.
That's in Scotland.
Scotland.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Except I remember like back in during the pandemic, I was listening to a bunch of podcasts. That was like an ad read. You could
buy
like
a square foot of land
and
to
be a
called
lord.
Yeah.
And then like people you'd have to refer to me as Lord Stu.
Yeah.
Lord Matty.
I think it's because
Yeah.
like during COVID, Ireland and Scotland rely so much on tourist attraction.
During COVID, I was looking up how to get that green card, baby. I was thinking about hightailing.
Oh yeah, you were a Cali guy, right?
No, I was in the military during COVID.
Oh,
I was
okay.
in Virginia, and I was.
Oh
like,
yeah, they locked down pretty hard.
Yeah, they locked down pretty hard, and I was like, I don't know how this is all going to pan out. I don't like the way that this country is just panicking.
Yeah.
Ireland sounds sick. Love shepherd's pie.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Dude.
Were you ever married?
Huh? No. Wow. Do I have the face of a guy that's been married?
Military.
Yeah, that's fair. I have good parents. My dad was in the military,
I feel like
so
I don't
got
know
all the warnings.
any dude that like has been in the military that hasn't married. And one time I talked to this dude that's ex-military, and I just kind of
This was like a week ago, by the way. Now stop acting like you don't do
I do
this all
talk
the
to
time.
a lot of veterans. I support the troops. What is that, a
I
crime?
love a man in uniform.
Yeah. I've been with a lot of veterans. I'm sorry I am patriotic.
Yeah, that's funny. You put that on your Tinder profile. Mailman hits you up. He's like a dude in uniform. Huh? How about a bite mark on
But
my
I
ass?
remember it was like one of those things where it's like, because I guess a lot of people just get married just for like the benefits. Like it's like a civil union or something.
Never works out.
I remember I asked him about it. And I was like, "Have you ever been married?" Just kind of like fucking with him, and like he like avoided the question so weirdly. He's like, "Oh, there's this like one girl." It turns out it was like a legitimate marriage. But he was like, "Nah, it's just in the military."
Yeah.
And,
Well, that is a big thing.
do you know how embarrassing it is in a sense though? The amount of dudes who I've talked to who have served this country, and like I've not like been married. Just always to talk to that many servicemen.
Yeah, but you have to also be a dumbass. It's the whole thing is
always
it's
a
like,
bridesmaid.
There's all these girls for some reason in military towns. These women whose parents married military guys are conditioned to believe that it's like a better life and you're going to get all this money and you're taken care of, and the guy leaves. You don't have to fall in love. He leaves for 8 months.
Well, I think a lot of guys I know that have like served, like once they're out, like they're officially out, they're like living their life, they have an actual civilian job, their commitment issues are awful. Like
I just had a no dating policy in the military.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Christina, like Sunset Christina was telling me like she had like a no dating in college policy, and I was in a relationship the entire. I feel like the same thing. I was in a relationship the entire time I was in college with the one person. From 19 to 24, I was dating the same person.
That's somehow on the opposite end of the spectrum, just as lame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's smarter to like go on to date around in college.
Oh, but she was fucking.
Yeah.
I misunderstood.
No, she just wasn't
yeah.
in a relationship.
Yeah.
She had,
No,
like,
that's
no
a great
relationship.
rule. That's a great rule.
Which
in college.
I mean, I don't regret my relationship that I was in. Like he was a great person, but it went nowhere. Not that I think it was a waste of time.
But we didn't know what love was when we were 19. That's what I'm saying. Like
and then you're not the same person at night. When we broke up at 24, it was you're not really the same person. But like, I don't feel like I wasted that time.
Right.
But he's also got like married like a year after we broke up to somebody else. So.
Have you been married?
No, not even close.
What's the longest relationship?
I haven't been in a relationship. I mean,
not a bad.
I saw a girl for like a couple months, but that ended very badly.
Yeah,
it wasn't fun. She was in a relationship. She was married to a military guy, and then he was stationed in Germany. And
what side was he on?
I think he was in the army.
Was he American or German?
He was American.
Okay, good.
Scandal.
Yeah, and then he was hooking up with like trans hookers or something while they were married, and then they had to break up.
He was hooking up with trans hookers?
Yeah, in Germany.
Wow.
Yeah, she told me that
I mean, but when in Rome.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. She told me that date one. That was fun.
Day one, she just unloaded on you?
Yeah, she just told me that.
Christ.
And then we went back to my place. We watched Bob's Burgers, the movie, and that was fun.
Good, classy move. Women love Bob's Burgers.
I love trauma dumping on a first date.
Yeah, I mean... And Quinn, this is why we are where we are.
I know. I've been single for 3 years.
Yeah, I mean, don't do that. What are you talking about? You just unload?
Come on.
Well, do it. Fun. That's what you do with a girlfriend.
I don't really do stuff like that. But if they ask me a question, I'm gonna answer it.
I didn't ask. I was just trying to eat crawfish at
Yeah, I don't think
and
he
she just
asked
dumped
what
that.
kind of girls was your husband cheating on you with in
Yeah.
Germany. I don't think
That's
that question
fair.
was
okay.
ever
Maybe
asked.
I don't do
No,
that.
it was like we tried to go to a bar.
Also, she's just unloading this guy's. I
Yeah.
mean, he cheated on her, so he's kind of
Yeah.
a piece of shit. But like, he's
Yeah.
got some demons here. He's trying to deal with.
I'd imagine if you went through that probably is traumatic.
Yeah.
But like,
I
it
think
is
that's
funny.
Just like I
Yeah.
think that's you know what, Quinn? This is going to be growth. I think that's just the misogynistic asshole in me, where I'm just like, give the guy a break. You know,
Yeah.
he's obviously dealing with something. He's fucking
Yeah.
trans
No,
hookers.
yeah, I think that's like innocence, kind of. I don't like when people expose somebody else for like,
Yeah.
like I get
like
that hurt you.
Dwight Howard.
Yeah.
Brandon,
Yep.
can you just give us a quick synopsis on what happened to Dwight?
Dwight Howard was like hooking up with trans women, and I mean not doing anything illegal, but it became like a pretty big deal, and
Yeah.
then he kind of just gets shit on it. Like, you know, it's like every meme is like, oh, I don't want Dwight Howard to play defense on me. He's gonna get up in my ass. And
Yeah,
then,
but the person like didn't need the person that burnt him out was the trans person he was having sex with.
yeah, it was like she was like, give me money, and he was like, no.
So he just got completely outed.
Well,
It was bad.
wasn't there someone before that like was not trying to just use him for money? Like she just
Someone
like,
said someone's got a joke about this. I don't know who, but it's like he got accused of raping a trans woman, and he had to come out and say, no, I didn't rape her, which is like how he came out of the closet. Like, no, it was
it might have
consensual.
been somebody else, but I thought there was like somebody that was just like essentially like threatening to like out him because like they like had a life together or something. I think it might have been somebody else though.
I don't know.
think
I
they
know
had a
if
life
Dwight
together.
Howard wanted to rape you, he would.
Yeah, I mean, he's
I've
a
seen the
big
guy in
motherfucker.
person. It hurt my neck.
He's a big
He is.
dude.
I mean, he's Superman. The guy is
Yeah.
gigantic. And I are gay dudes into that? I've always. I mean, I
Being
don't know why I
raped?
looked right at you when I
Yeah,
said
I don't know.
that.
I don't know.
But I wonder if they're into
Gay
just.
dudes big. You get like into big motherfuckers.
I don't know. I mean, there are dudes that are into like the Amazonian women.
Yeah, I've been told by several gay men that I am their type.
Nice.
It does make me feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
now you know.
I got options.
At the end of it all,
Yeah.
you don't have to be alone.
I don't.
It would be your choice.
Yeah, that's true.
Where are we at, bro? By the way.
We're at 55 minutes.
God, effortless for me and Quinn at least. You're.
I'm sorry, Maddie.
I'm kidding.
Maddie.
Dude. I'm literally just giving you. Shit.
I'm so
so
sorry.
happy you're here.
No,
I'm
thanks for having me.
Yeah, I'm just giving.
I
this is a
wish I
great
could have
pod.
been a more fun guy.
I'm having so much fun.
Yeah.
You having fun, Quinn?
I'm having so much fun.
Captain's dog.